Hello.
Hey, what happened?
This thing's being stupid. I can't even get the other one to go off now.
He wanted to know where that wasp nest was that got after me today. He was gonna eliminate it. Have you heard from our boys yet?
Not yet. I'm trying to get this one chat here to stop. And it's being a pain in the rear end.
There she is. See
What?
you.
I'll go check here in a minute. Okay, there's that one. Okay, it only shows a restart, but how come the other one is doing it? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Sorry. Where is my chat window? Oh my god, this thing.
What? What's the say?
She's getting aggravated.
There we go.
Is hers back on?
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear it?
Uh-uh.
Oh, something's all up weird with YouTube and all that lately.
I think what it is Google when they transferred and joined with YouTube. I think they wasn't big enough to handle all what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and they just ain't had time to work their kinks out.
Yeah.
Happiness. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I sent
Jack
everyone.
needs Tony says, hey, whoever has Jack on Facebook, go show him some love.
I
See if
got
I can,
Jack on there.
let me see if I can find him here.
Oh, there's the chicken song. Is that the chicken one? That's
Well, now
the
Poop,
chicken song.
blame things being hateful.
What? Where is he? What are you doing?
There we go.
Is it on?
I'll tell you what, my computer's taking forever to post anything.
Oh no, that's what it's doing with this too. It's thing is being retarded.
He got my message, and it's showing it hadn't even posted yet, but it shows that he got it. See how slow my computer's being? That's crazy.
God, this thing's being dumb.
Yeah. Crap, I don't know if that was me or you. Oh, that was my Facebook.
Yeah. Stopping by, show you some love. Here we go. Alright, I gotta go check the corn real quick. I will be right back. Some can. Some can profit from a live chat. Right back.
I don't know how you do it, though. They ain't even figured out how to profit from Facebook yet. It costs me. It don't make me no money. It costs me.
What? Mercy?
Oh, she had to go check her supper.
Checker. I'll pause for watching.
I just subbed you, Tony. Hi, Iridium. How are you tonight?
What are you doing?
Yeah, turn this light on.
Why is he not talking to me?
Baby, she's not at her computer. Hey, Bell guy.
Lucy?
There we go. So I think for the camping trip, we can make some cheesecakes.
Yeah,
Oh, cheesecake?
I can make cheesecakes. I'm going to do my best to be there.
Awesome.
But if I can't, I'm still going to send money to help y'all out.
Aw, thanks, hon.
It may not be a whole lot, but I'm going to send what I can. But I want to be there so bad.
And we want you there.
I love mountains. They may not make, I may just live there. They may not ever get rid of me out of that park. I'll be the old crazy lady with the chickens. I had to bring my chickens.
Oh, it's beautiful. It really is. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I love mountains. I tell you what, we went to Colorado and went to Pikes Peak, and we stayed at a place called the Lone Duck Resort. Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, that was the most beautiful place I'd ever seen. But them kids about froze me to death. Here it was, 30-something degrees, and they was jumping in a swimming pool swimming. I'm thinking, them are some tough kids. And it was in the middle of July. They'd get out in their little bodies. You could just see the steam rising off their bodies. I don't know if that pool was heated, but I wasn't going to attempt it. I thought,
wow.
oh, gosh. Just a minute. I'm going to have one of my coughing attacks.
Okay. Is Papa in there? There it is, Papa in there. Is Papa in there?
Papa's in the living room, baby.
Why is that bathroom door still on? On.
It ain't on, baby.
It's auto on.
No, that's Nana's skylight. See? That's the skylight. The sunshine shining through the skylight. The bathroom lighting ain't on, baby.
It's off.
Yeah, it's off.
Well, look at it like this, Betty. If you guys were to ever move up here, you guys won't have to worry about tornadoes.
Or sales tax.
Or
Yeah, but-
sales tax.
It's snowed in.
No, it only snows maybe 2 days of the year, and during the winter time, and that's like maybe 3 or 4 inches, if that, and then it melts away. You don't get snowed in up here.
Really?
Yeah, you don't really get the snow up here like people, like I thought they would. Nope.
My ass may be selling out and moving to Oregon.
It is nice. It really is.
Y'all,
There's
what
no
all do y'all get there?
We get more rain than anything, but it's not like heavy rain like they do get in Oklahoma or Texas or areas like that. And we barely have any lightning. If we do, it's like a few times of the year. We have some thunder, but not a lot.
You ain't got
Um,
no blame volcanoes, do you?
they're all asleep. They're dormant.
Oh, well, shit, I'd get up there and they'd wake up.
Nah.
That's the way snakes are. I tell you what, I'm going to tell you a snake story. Me and my husband, before we got married, the preacher, we had to meet with him, and he wanted to get to know us before he would marry us to see if we was going to be, I guess, compatible. Well, he had this snake, and I don't like snakes, and evidently the snake knew it. And he had it in his fish tank. I mean, we're talking this huge tank that this fish was in. Okay, I'm standing there, and he says, "Oh, she don't never bother nobody. She don't get out of her cage. She don't nothing." And I look at this snake, and I go to the other side of the house. And Rick goes, "Well, we'll have to go in a room where that snake ain't at because Dana's terrified of him." He goes, "Okay," so we go into the kitchen, and Rick pulls out a chair. I sit down, and I'm talking, and Terry's talking to us, and all of a sudden, this weird sensation come across me,
Mhm.
and I looked over, and the snake had got out of its cage, climbed the chair that I was in, and put its head right here. And I was sitting there just shaking, tears just running down my face.
Aw.
I'm just shaking terribly. So Terry gets the snake off of me, and he says, "Well, he says she never acts like that." And he'd try to pull her back, and she'd just stiffen out as a board and come towards me. And I told Rick, I said, "We're getting the hell out of this house. I can't handle this shit."
She must have really liked you.
She was thinking, that is good and tender and juicy. It's fat. I'm going to eat it.
Oh, gee.
I know that's what was going through her brain, because she's thinking, that meal will last me a lifetime.
That's horrible. But see, thing is, the good thing about snakes, they can't get their jaws over our shoulders or anything like that.
He goes, "Well, she's just wanting to hug you." I said, "She ain't hugging me. I don't want nothing to do with her." And the preacher's wife, Chris, she was saying, "Oh, she won't hurt you. She won't hurt you." I said, "She may not, but she will make me hurt myself."
You okay there, little one?
Oh man, I seen that pistol he had, that 1911.
Yeah.
That was sweet. I was like, oh, that would go so good with my 45 and my 41.
I liked it. I was like, ooh, nice. Pretty. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
I've turned into a knife and gun girl. I may not be able to shoot baby, but I will have I have the ability to shoot him. I just ain't got the guts to shoot him.
Oh, I have no problem shooting Bambi.
I know the first time I shoot a critter, I mean, I've shot a cat before, but it was because I thought it was going to hurt my kids, and it was walking sideways and it wasn't right. So, and I had to close my eyes when I shot it.
There's these people that I went to school with down the road, and they had this toy poodle that would always come around and attack our cats or attack my brother and stuff like that. Well, it decided that it was going to attack a baby when it was playing on the ground outside, because my cousin who had a kid, she wanted to get her baby used to the feeling of the grass. Well, the dog came and attacked it, and I shot it. I was like, I'm not going to have this shit. And I've told those people, keep their dog on a leash, because where we lived, it's a leash law. They're like, we don't have to do anything. We can do whatever we want. Blah, blah, blah. We own our house. I go, you don't own my property, though. You have to buy us a dog. I go, no, I don't. Your dog came on my property and attacked my cousin's kid. Like, nope. It's like I told you before, that dog attacks another kid, I'm shooting it. I gave you 4 warnings.
Watch TV. Well, Papa or somebody will have one on. There's 4 TVs in this house. One of them will be on.
So I'm just like, you know what? I've had it. So I ended up shooting the dog.
Well, I shot a cat. I cried because I shot the cat, but I knew I had to shoot it because I didn't want it biting my kids. Because I mean, there was something seriously wrong with this cat.
Rabies, something maybe.
Wasn't rabies. I just don't know what it was. I think maybe it might have been wormy, and it just kind of, yeah. But anyway, I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to risk it. And this stupid cat was running at me, and I don't know how I shot it. I guess it was just God, because I just pointed the gun out there and turned my head and closed my eyes and pulled the trigger and turned around, and I blowed that little feller's eyeballs out. I shot him right between the eyes. I couldn't have done it again if I'd have tried, but I sat there and cried because I killed a cat.
You had to do what you had to do.
I can run over a rabbit or a squirrel on accident and I will start crying. I don't know. But I'll put it, if I'm in a situation to where my husband, God forbid, something happens to him, and I have to feed my kids, and that's the only way I'm going to be able to feed them, maybe look out, because Mama's going to come after him with a vengeance.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it. I have the ability to do it. It's just going to break my heart. Because I'm I love animals. But that's one reason. It's a Ruger 45.
Yeah, that was nice.
He asked me what kind of 45 do I have? It's a Ruger. It's hold on.
Hey, be right back.
Let me put my eyeballs on.
I'll be right back.
All right.
What's up, handsome boy? Sweet puppy.
I'm sorry, I lied. The 44 and the 41 are Rugers. The 45 is a High Point.
Now, what did you want with the corn, Joe?
And
What? Sorry.
here's the 44.
Well, I had ideas to make the fideo, the noodles. I know what we can make that with tonight. Get a stick of that butter, a little bit of that butter that's got the that I like. and put it with that and kind of like a butter sauce.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm gonna start on the broccoli.
And that was what I was gonna say. Put the broccoli with the noodles and have the butter.
The butter.
The butter. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want, you can also make some lentejas.
What?
Lentils
No.
for a source of protein and less gas.
This shit takes forever. And I like the lentils to be completely cooked, not halfway cooked.
That's why I said you can make them.
This one is my baby.
And it takes a while for it to cook, Joe.
30 minutes?
It takes longer than 30 minutes.
Sandy, you've cooked dinner. It started at 10 and we start eating at 11:30. You're actually getting more than a 1-up right now. I was just thinking about how to have protein in the diet.
I understand that.
Yeah, it's a little big. I don't like it. I don't know how. I can try. I don't know how to mute it. Oh, there it is. Is that better? Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm new to all this stuff. Oh, I gotta let a dog out. I'll be right back. They're nice guns.
Can Abby come to church with me? Because we're supposed to bring our friend to church.
I don't care.
Thank you. And is Dad able to come and pick her up and I go back home with my grandma? That way I can finish this week of church.
I don't care.
Thank you. Oh, I can't. Only if your mama says. Okay.
Oh, I'll unmute her now. Oh, hell, I can't unmute her.
There we go. Got it.
Which one? There was a Ruger 44 and a 41. The huge one was the 44. The smaller one was the 41, and then the other one was the little 44. It's a generic blocker, I guess you would say.
Bony ass. No, you're not gonna lick your butt while you're sitting on me. No. Not doing it.
Can I get something?
Yeah. And I do have a little 380, but I've got to get some parts for it. I bought it at a sheriff's auction, and it wasn't in the best of shape. But I just paid a few bucks for it. So I got parts for it.
That's cool.
That's the one I want. I want to get some varmint shot for it.
Mm-hmm.
That way I carry it around instead of the 9. Kill snakes and things.
Yeah. I haven't seen any snakes since I've been up here at all.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't seen any at all since I have been up here in Oregon.
We have those blamed copper snappers and rattlesnakes.
He wants to go outside and play with the kids in the pool.
Well, no.
I know, but that's what he wants to do.
I know he likes playing with them.
I got even more eyes to shout out.
Remy.
Poor Remy.
He wants to go outside and play with the kids. He loves playing with the little kids out here. And they're playing in a pool.
A house with a fenced-in yard.
I know. I want to so bad so he can run around and so I can get like a little kiddie pool for him to lay and play in. I can get like a little kiddie pool and put it out front, but it has to be taken down nightly because the homeless people around here will sit in there and take baths at night.
Aww.
So they don't have a pool here anymore because they were camping out at the pool and decided to take baths and ruin the pool.
Damn.
So we no longer have a pool.
Well, we weren't here when it was anyway, so.
It's really sad though. There should be no homeless.
There wouldn't be if people
If
who
our
work in the government
shit to other countries, they care
Yeah.
more about them than they do us.
Yep. That's like President Obama decided to send money over to some Muslim place so that they can have their New Year's or whatever party, and now he wants to send more money to them.
You know what I don't understand? Is we're all these trillions of dollars in debt, but yet we're sending financial aid to these other companies or countries. Telling them no, and we spend money that we don't have.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. If each politician that works in Washington, okay, if they took only, even if it was just 10% of their yearly salary, that anyone that makes $100,000 or more a year, they would have no problem. But they refuse to do it because they want to keep that money in their pocket, and every quarterly they give themselves a raise.
They vote. They don't give, they vote. But it's usually unanimous anyway.
And it's ridiculous. It really is. Because you got all those people, you know, that are out of work or whatever because of it, and they don't give up their lifestyle, and they're like, we can't live below $100,000 a year, but there's people that do it just fine on $60,000.
Okay, my husband is the only one that works here. Well, I work on the home place. Okay, I raise our food.
Joey, I have food going.
You could get your twin sister to do it.
Very funny.
Will you? Yeah.
Now, what were you saying?
All right,
Yeah.
Rick's the only one in here that works. All right.
Uh-huh.
Other than I raise the food, I do this and I do that. I do what I can around here to help. Okay? Rick supports. At one time we had 13 in our household. There was 13 of us living off of less than $30,000 a year. And they can't, 2 or 3, 4 people can't do it off of 60. They're full of shit.
Yeah, they don't want to. That's the thing. They want to live in these extravagant houses with these extravagant cars and,
Paid by the government.
you know, paid by the government. They take their trips paid by the government. It's paid with student and working taxpayers' money. And yet they want to cut fundings to schools. They want to outsource the jobs because they're like, we can't afford to pay. Bullshit, they can if they want to. And they're like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. And that's completely bullshit.
Well, you
They
know,
refuse to.
that's all right. This may be changing the subject a tad bit, but not a whole lot. All right, you know, the One-Eyed Patriot. He has a video out talking about 90,000, I believe it was, or maybe it was 190,000 immigrant children, or maybe it's 90,000 of them a month that's coming over here. That has just, you know, walked through, come in, and we're having to take care of them. Okay, my deal is, I understand that they're from third world countries and they're trying to have a better life. I understand their parents doing this. But we cannot continue to house these children, feed these children, when we're having hell feeding our own.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. My husband told me that was kind of mean because I said what I said. I said, send their asses back home. I
They
said,
need
in the
to.
long run, it's cheaper on us. He said, well, it's going to cost a lot of money to send them home. I said, it's going to cost more to raise them.
Yep. It will, because if you look at it, the people who come over here, you know, that seek refuge or whatever, that try to have a good life, that get their visa, and they don't work for anything over here, what do? They get clean.
Sandy, you think you first research before you.
Joey, I have researched. So stop.
So you know that
Stay out of it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about.
You don't.
People that come over here, you know, they have supposedly, you know, get a good credit rating. They get a car, they get houses, they get a business, they get money to live over here. But yet they're like, our government's all like, oh, well, we can't take care of our people right now because of this is what's going on. Stop giving illegal freaking immigrants our shit.
No shit. Well, that's like, there's some Asian restaurants in town. The government gives them so much money to purchase something that they can make a living at, okay? They give them so much, all right? They don't make them pay taxes on these for 10 years. They get 10 years free of tax. Okay, they found a loophole to where at that 10-year mark, they can sell it to one of their family members and then go get another loan or go get another grant from our government to go buy something else. And then 10 years, they don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah, exactly. That's like they get these government grants, and we have to apply for all these government grants, and we're not even guaranteed to get a government grant.
That's what chaps my rear.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, I mean, that's like our men and women going over and risking their lives to protect us. A lot of them, you know, don't even know us, but yet they're protecting us. But they want to cut benefits from the veterans and cut their GI Bills and all this, but yet give more to foreigners.
Yeah, it's not right. It's not. And then they wonder why. Then they start wondering why is the government trying to rebel against them?
The government trying to rebel against them?
Or the people trying to rebel against the government?
Yeah.
Joey, will you stop?
You're looking for it.
Stay the hell out of it. You always correct me. I'm sick and tired of you doing that.
If I don't, you don't sound right.
No, just stop. Play your fucking game and stop. Damn.
Just tell him this is an A and B conversation to see his way out of it.
Didn't I take your happy ass outside already? Sit.
But I mean, that's what chaps me is they want to take from us and give to everyone else, and not give a crap about what happens to us. But then they want to holler, well, if you store food and you do this, you're considered a prepper. Okay, for one, I don't know what you would call me. I don't know if you'd call me a prepper. I don't know what you would call me. I just survive.
Yep.
I pay my bills. I live time to, month to month like everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah, I can food. I store some food. But they want to come in and say, okay, well, you've got, somebody was saying that if you have more than 7 days worth of food, that you're considered a threat. I don't understand how, because I normally only go to town once a month, so I have to buy a month's worth of food.
What the hell is going on with the chat again? I know it's like I can't see anybody talking. What about you?
Mine's not scrolling at all.
What the crack pipe?
Whoop, it scrolled.
I only see my stuff.
That's all I see is yours. They might have left us.
Well, it says 8 people watching.
I don't know.
I don't get this. I don't
Give us
understand
a
why.
hell, y'all. Type something. Let us see that our deal ain't messed up. My internet sucks here anyway, so when I try to load my videos, it takes 4 and 5 hours for them suckers to load. My internet's so pee poor.
Freaking Google, man. Okay, Bell Guy says I'm here.
Yeah, I don't even see none of bells. There he is. There he is. I have an extremely bad lag, is what
That's what I'm having. Shows 8 people are watching. They're probably just listening.
Well, y'all tell us if we're right.
Yeah,
If
we'd
y'all
like to know
your-
y'all's input on this.
Yeah. Don't let it just be us yakking here. I mean, y'all yak to us so we know what to talk about. We don't want to leave nobody out.
It's just, I'm all up for people coming over, trying to get their life in order. Just do it the right way,
They need to pay taxes too. That's all I care about is if they're going to get a loan, don't get a loan or don't get a grant, get a loan like the rest of us have to do.
And pay it back.
And pay your taxes. That's
Yeah.
all I care about. I don't care if they come over here and they take jobs or whatever, as long as they do what they're supposed to do.
Exactly. I'm not saying don't come to America. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying come over here, get your work visas, pay taxes like the rest of us. Don't come over here thinking you're going to get a free ride and because you heard, oh, America is the most wonderful place in the world. Yeah.
William says chat is very laggy tonight. No idea why. Yeah, I was listening and agreeing. And LOL.
But, get your visa. Don't come over here as an illegal because, we can't afford it. We can't. Next thing you know, they're going to be knocking on our doors. Oh, these people have to stay with you because they have nowhere to go. Sorry.
I'm going to put it to you this way. They come and knock on my door and say, we have no place to go. Can we stay with you? Yeah, but guess what? Your ass is going to work just like I do. You ain't going to sit up on your ass and me provide food. I do that for enough deadbeats.
Yep. Now, if they want to get their visas, I'm all up for helping people get their visas as long as they're willing to work for it and pay taxes and not expect me to hand them everything or the government to hand them everything. Now, if someone has children, I don't think I could turn them away because of children. And I wouldn't want a child to sleep on the street. But if you don't have a kid, you better be busting your fucking ass.
That's right. Well, you know, these people that come over here and they get food stamps, I don't. This is how I feel about all of it. All everybody that draws food stamps. So if you're gonna get food stamps, I don't mind you getting food stamps, but your ass needs to work too.
Yep.
And I think every one of them are to have to pass a damn drug test.
Yep, that's like up in New Hampshire now.
If you can't pass a drug test, piss on you, and your kids is going to DHS, and let somebody raise them that don't do drugs.
Is it? I think it's New Hampshire or Vermont. I think it's Vermont. Before you get food stamps, they drug test you, and you have to have a job at least 20 hours a week. If you can't do those two things, forget it. And if you're a full-time college student, you don't get food stamps. Like here, if you're a full-time college student and you don't work, you can't have food stamps. Like I've tried looking for jobs like to no end. You know, they're like, "Oh, you know what? We can't hire you because you're not on our schedule plan. You either have to quit school and come to work for us full-time or you can't work at all."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "I'm not fucking quitting school." I was like, there ain't no fucking way I'm quitting my studies. You know, they're like, oh, well, I guess you don't need a job bad enough. I go, I need the job, but you have to work around my school by federal law. You have to work around my school schedule.
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't. We're not going to. I was like, well, then, you don't need me. You don't need what experience I can bring into this company, and you are losing one hell of a person who can take your company to a higher level. Have a wonderful day. And then I'll get a call 3 weeks later. Oh, well, you know, if you come in for a second interview, we can see about going around your school schedule. I was like, you don't need me then. Why do you need me now?
Well, you know, our problem around here is people don't want to work. And the ones that do want jobs,
Can't
they
get
can't
them.
pass the drug test.
Yeah.
I don't know what in the hell is wrong with people today.
What really pisses me off is there is a couple houses down from where I live in the complex. They're like some white houses down the road. And their house looks like a shithole. A shithole. Okay, these are like totally trash, no working, but their car has $50,000 fucking rims. And they get food stamps, and they have 8 children. The kids are all like scraggly and dirty looking and stuff like that, but they have $50,000 car rims.
Things that stupid.
Yeah, hold on real fast, hon. Phone's going off.
Okay, what do y'all got to say out there? Don't let me be here by myself.
What is it? Hello?
I'm on mute, Sandy. Because I don't want to hear doodle ass. Alright, y'all, talk to me. Don't leave me here alone. The chat is not moving. Alright, y'all, I think my chat's froze up. I'm going to have to reload it. I'm going to do my best not to lose y'all, okay? Oh, come on, people. Don't leave me here by myself. Talk to me. I know it. They left me all but... Oh, she gonna... Look at her. She eating some good old corn right in front of me. I love corn on the cob.
Yummy.
Uh,
I'm gonna get a couple pounds of this so when we go to the camping trip we can have some roasted corn.
Because I've already done this. In a sense, I've already done teacher aide and a substitute teacher.
I love it too.
and those big old turkey legs.
I'm
like
going to get my MA
Yep.
in
Jimmy
Irish.
Christmas. This fat girl likes to eat, y'all. What can I say?
Yes. Because I've had because no job left behind doesn't.
I love corn.
A higher shape.
I had to reload, honey.
In that sense, it doesn't.
Okay.
Hey, Billy Boo.
Hey, handsome.
Ah, she's back also.
Yes, anthropology, history, stuff like that I'm into, yeah.
I heard you was feeling lonely, so I thought I might join in.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Now, what did you
We
say
were
that
getting
one
lonely.
was that I liked? You said something human.
What, the lights?
You know that when I commented on your little on your honey.
I'm getting my master. I'm getting my badge.
So I had a carving.
Anthropology.
Yeah. Say
Now, what
again,
is
Billy?
that?
I muted Sandra for a bit so I can hear what you say. Say again?
Okay, you know that little stone that I commented on about it being round and it was red looking and it looked like it had a carving in it. What did you say it was?
It's a Roman intaglio. It's a ring stone from a Roman ring. But I posted on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
I posted a picture of it and I posted another picture with a ring.
Oh, okay.
Like a gold ring, and there was a stone set in it. It's not the same stone in the inner ring, but it's how it would be, 1600 years ago.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I would love to find something like that. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, that was not with a metal detector. I just saw it on the ground on the field. So it was a little red thing, and I just picked it up. I didn't know what it was. I wasn't even sure if it was like a stone or something, because it had some dirt on it, and the picture itself that was on it was filled with dirt, so I couldn't really see what it was, but and I knew there was Roman history in that field, so I was thinking things, but you don't want to say it because it's gonna screw everything up.
Yeah.
By the time you get home, it's like a piece of plastic, and you wondered why you ever thought it was something good.
You don't want to be broken-hearted.
Yeah, that's right. I thought I had it here somewhere. I think, I don't know where I put my box. I have,
I absolutely loved that. I said, oh, that is gorgeous.
yeah, that's one of my best finds, actually, yeah.
Now, the marble. Did your metal detector pick up the marble?
No, the marble is glass, I only metal detect the metals, so it doesn't pick up marbles or anything.
I didn't know if maybe if they had something that would detect a certain type of stone or...
No, it can pick up like fire cokes, like cokes. Like you have charcoal, but industrial cokes.
Yeah.
And they use them for like smithing fires because they can become very hot. They're like coal, and they have iron in them, and they can go off on the detector as well. They can give off a signal as well because they got the iron flakes in it. Yeah.
Well, see that I was wondering if there was anything that kind of detected like different types of stone because I live in Indian territory.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't detect stone. No, no.
Well,
That's,
crap.
how do I? Just a second. I want to. Sandra, do you have yourself muted? Do you have yourself muted now? No. How do I unmute you? All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I had to. I still had Sandra muted then. I wanted to unmute her. Oh wait, did she mute us? Sandra,
No. There we go. I have to unmute it
Right.
myself.
That.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Just
know
did it for a second because I couldn't hear Billy Boo.
that service learning thing. I'm gonna still have to work with that down over at the campus. But you know, most of the things like the module ones.
I don't like corn at all.
When I finally was
What's
able
up for your teeth?
to it, I did.
Is it
I
soft?
got the discussion.
Yeah. It's
I
boiled.
did I did
It's what?
Boiled.
Either
boiled.
way, I said I'm missing one and module one, and
I don't like corn at all, Betty.
The two weren't open, so I couldn't do that.
Welcome back,
But
Rudium.
I love
trying to
corn.
be up on everything. Is, you know,
Oh yeah, I've gotta watch the chat as well.
Right. I was asking, like, did I miss something? I noticed.
Where the hell's Camo at? He's taking forever.
My
Not
husband,
to
he
beat
wants
him.
to do metal detecting too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but we're gonna have to start out really, really cheap
Okay.
because we can't afford a
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Well, I always go to the the metal detectors from Garrett because they actually have good detectors for they have a really good price value.
Because I noticed I had a little problem when I did do it. I did post some discussions. I forgot which module, and I
Really
used
decent detector for a good amount of money.
a tower down here. I don't have to worry about the thing conking out. Yeah, because the laptop was getting out. So I was able to do the work, and I did the program, and I wrote it up, and I pressed submit, and it went in, and then I magically went back.
Can you hear me?
To
It was accepted, but it didn't. The site didn't pick it up.
that way I can
So,
check out
okay.
their detectors.
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie.
What my detector? What are you asking for?
I don't know. I just know Ghost in the Machine is an actual movie.
You said you check a company out that has certain name brand.
I've also I just said
Can you
I
send
wasn't
the
really
link
sure
to
what we
that
were doing. I
company
went
to
and
my
did some
Facebook?
stuff.
Oh yeah. I'll do that.
I'm contacted the Portland Public School District, and I wound up applying for
Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna mute what's his face.
I've actually thought about doing a dual.
Ha. Boy, he's loud.
Yeah, I know, and the TV is always as loud as well. You always got the background, the TV background.
Yeah.
It is indeed quite loud. Billy Boo.
I want corn on the cob too, Iridium. She made me hungry.
There we go. I've posted the link to the site of Garrett themselves.
Okay.
They're in their company is in Texas.
Okay.
So the Garretts are Garrett is a U.S. brand. So I actually pay a lot more for them over here in Europe than you will over there. Yeah. So, but there's different sites on the web where you can order them online as well, but I don't know about that. I only know for Belgium.
Uh-oh. There you are.
What?
But I'm wanting to do some metal detecting here because I've heard about, different stories about the outlaws from the Old West being here, and then finally I found it in an actual historical book about them being here, and I thought, oh boy.
Well, you never know. Those old tree ringer bullets and stuff like that. You know, uh, they are very collectible. The lead shots from the early days, from the early bullets. So if you get like these outlaws and stuff like that, and different kinds of ammunitions, maybe even a gun, a knife, some other relics, perhaps belt buckles or buttons from shirts, and all the type of things you could have there. But yeah, but I prefer to hunt on plowed farm fields because you can dig easily. It goes faster. You can dig more holes in the same amount of time. So and it's a bit like a lottery. The more signals you dig, the more chance you actually have of finding something good.
Yeah.
But and But like an Ace 150, an Ace 150 from Garrett, it will find you. It can find lots of stuff. It's already a good detector. It's not, of course, it has its limitations.
Well, see, I don't live near an ocean or anything like that, so I wouldn't need.
Well, then you don't really need. Of course, I don't know if the soil is like very ironized, because like in Australia you have places where the soil has a lot of iron in it. And then you need a more expensive detector as well for the manual ground balance, so you can set that to not react with the ground. But I think generally it will be no problem to just have your normal detector.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to start out with something cheap.
Yeah. I don't really know all the brands, of course, because I only know what I use, and well, what I've checked out, and I've checked out some of the bigger companies like XP. You got XP, you got Minelab, Garrett, and then you got others, Fisher. But yeah, they all have their types and their price classes. So, but there's a lot of detectors out there. It's hard to know them all. So
Yeah.
And I can't really give you an advice on that's a good detector because I haven't used them. But I have used some detectors of the Garrett range, so I know something about those. But of course, I don't know anything about Minelabs or other detectors of other brands. I haven't used those, so don't know anything about those. Yeah, it's a fun hobby. It's you're moving, you're active, but it's not like sports because in sports I do nothing. I don't sport. I I never did any sports, and I will probably never do. And but when I metal detect, I go out and I dig a lot of holes, and I'm active. I'm moving. I'm walking around. So you're active, but you're not overdoing it, because if you do sports, you can have muscle problems and back problems from running and stuff like that, or knee problems, elbow problems.
Yeah, see, I did a lot of sports when I was in high school, and I've had to have both legs totally reconstructed. So.
Wow.
It's rough. Yeah.
And what happened? You fell or you?
Well, let's see. The first time I was at work, the first time I got hurt, I was running to third base, and there was a hole, and I didn't see the hole, and I hit it and tore the ACL in my knee.
Yeah.
And then they doctored me up and thought they fixed me. And the next time I was walking across the church, well, I was in the church building. I was doing vacation Bible school, and with the little kids, I was helping them out, and my leg went out. It messed up again, and then let's see, in a boating trip I got hurt, and then I was trying to be like my cousin. She was a champion barrel racer, and I cut too close to a barrel, and my leg got pinned between the horse and the barrel, and we all went down.
Hey.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Nah, I can imagine. Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, you know, if you like to do sports, you know, you should do sports, but it's nothing for me. I like to be just in the open air and, you know, be active, do something, not just sit around all day, but then, you know.
yeah, well, I used to be very active and do sports, but then when I got hurt and everything, and then I started having kids, my activeness kind of went way down. And my problem is now with my heart and everything, but I do need to get out and get a different type of exercise, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So, and that would be something that I'm interested in, and my husband is also interested in it. So that's something we could do together.
yeah, I needed something to get out there, but you know, I'm not the person to just, you know, like take a walk somewhere. Just, you know, go walking somewhere to enjoy nature. That's just not me, you know. But when I'm metal detecting, I'm out there for like 4-6 hours, and you know, I'm busy doing something.
And you're
And in the
enjoying
meantime, I'm exercising a bit. I keep in shape a bit, you know. So and it's fun doing, and you never know what you're gonna find.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you find something good, sometimes you just find nothing, but then you were out, so that's good also.
Yeah.
So yeah. And once you get your gear, so you like a metal detector, a pair of gloves, and a shovel, so then you're all equipped and you don't really need to spend any more money. You get yourself some rechargeable batteries, you know, and you can go. So it doesn't cost more and more and more, you know. You got these hobbies that keep costing money and more and more and more. And this is like a hobby, you know. Once you get your gear, it's, you know, you're done and you can enjoy your hobby for a long, long time.
Well, I've got gloves because I use gloves around here a lot, just working on fences and things in that nature. And shovels, of course I have shovels because we try to garden and this and that and everything else. So my only expense really is going to be the metal detector.
Yeah.
So.
Broccoli.
Yeah. I went out yesterday morning, but I didn't find much. I had high hopes, but I didn't find much. I found 3 coins, but I think in a horrible state, and I don't think there's going to be much on them. The ground is very corrosive, you know, those farmlands, they use lots of fertilizers and stuff, and it eats away the coins, and it's a bit sad. I don't find like 20 pennies in 100. I find usually about 1 or 2 coins an hour on a farm field, you know. It's not like a modern park where people go and sit and have their picnics and lose a bit of cash. But I find other things, you know, I find older things. That's cool.
Now, see, I'm really curious about right here where we live. Is on our land the original Scipio store set on. So we don't know what, you know, might have been buried there, or because back then there was a bank out here, and there's still not a bank. So
stash their money in the ground. That's it. Yeah.
So I'm very curious.
That's true. That's true. I heard I had a new permission, and there were farmers, and he immediately started talking to me that, like, I don't know, like his son-in-law, I think it was, they were digging in their house on the floor in an old house, and they found like a big cache of money.
Wow.
And the museum actually bought it, so it must have been quite important, because the museum decided to buy it and give them like a sum of money. I don't know exactly how much it was, but it sounded like it was a good amount,
Wow.
a fair amount. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you never know. Yeah.
That's cool.
I win them buried treasures one of these days.
Yeah. Maybe.
If you do, just forget about all of us. You'll be living the high life and forget about all of us.
I actually, when I found that Liard, when I found the 1650 Liard, I actually began to research some other coins as well, and there were like old coins. There was one that was sold for $108,000. One gold coin. That would have been a good one to have. And that was actually one that I could find here. So, if I could find that one, I would be good. Yeah.
You had a heck of a nest egg to start out with.
You never know. Just gotta try it and be out there, and you never know. I never ever expected to find like a Roman coin. That was the first one that really, made me go, oh wow, I found, a Roman coin. That was my first wow find. But I was actually, in the beginning, I was actually really happy, my first basketball, the first bullet, and you go like, oh wow, World War II history, so you get all excited. And now when I find bullets, it's like, oh yeah, bullet, oh yeah.
You're like, yay, a bullet.
Yeah,
joy.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, coin, bullet. How'd that bullet get there?
In the beginning, you're just happy to find things,
Yeah.
You go out there and you actually expect to find only trash. And then you find your first penny, a Lincoln penny, maybe not an old one, but you'll go like, oh wow, my first coin, and it builds up. And if you get regularly some good finds, then you will actually like it more and more, and you'll be hooked forever. You'll never stop doing it again. Yeah. It's great, it's really great, yeah. I always wanted to do it, but then I saw like videos from the Deep Digger Dan on here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that was like the thing that drew me over the line and made me buy eventually a detector. But I think I was already thinking of it like 15 years or so. I watch a lot of like history documentaries, and regularly you can see like people who went out and like digging sites or checking them with metal detectors, shortly in documentaries.
Yes.
Every time you think of it, you think, oh yeah, I should do that, but you never get to it. And then finally, I saw a few videos of him on YouTube, and I got really excited, and I went, yeah, I'm gonna buy me one, and I did it. Started to detect, and I think within a month, I started finding, like coins and other little things, little crosses, little Maria pendants. I find a lot of those. Musket balls, bullets, old pre-Euro coins, so the old Belgian money.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like those buttons.
Buttons. I found buttons. I found an old needle. Well, you know, just about anything you can think of that people could lose. Thimbles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So really,
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
She went and got her belly full. Now she's gonna belch on us.
No, I still gotta finish this one corn.
Was that Remy? Hey Sandra, was that Remy?
No, that was me.
Oh, right.
I'm not gonna blame him for something I did.
How old are you, Leland?
I'm 33.
Oh, you're just a baby.
Yeah. I'm like the face from the A-Team. I'll stay forever young. Oh.
Goofball. Yeah, we're the same age for a couple months.
What, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from 81, January.
1980 September.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be 46 in November. I'm getting
Really?
old.
Nah.
Consider I never thought I would live past 21 because I thought I was Mario Andretti. Everywhere I went, the pedal was to the metal.
That's how I am
wanted
sometimes.
to drive race cars so flippin' bad, but back then they didn't allow girls to do that crap.
Yeah. You say racehorse, you say?
No race cars.
Oh, race cars. Yeah. Oh, yeah, pedal to the metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Horses don't have pedals. That's true.
Back in the 80s, the early 80s, they didn't allow women to do stuff like that. And then I was going to join the military when I got out of high school. And my mama and my daddy put a stop to that because they told me they said, you're not joining the military. And I said, why? They said, because the only women that join the military are whores and lesbians. That pissed me off.
I wasn't thinking of the horse, but I was thinking of the lesbians.
And I said, why do you say that? And because I have a cousin that she joined the military and she's a lesbian, okay? I didn't know what a lesbian was, and I was 18 years old.
I actually wonder about that quite a bit, you know, on how I'm going to feel like in 20 years and see how people are in 20 years, you know, how they act, what they do, and what the customs are, you know. Like when you say, you know, now it's perfectly normal for a girl to go in the army. Nobody would, you know. It would be like, oh yeah, but isn't it dangerous? And then they will go like, oh yeah, okay, if you want to do it, do it. And it's perfectly normal, and you know.
Yeah.
Times change, so I'm pretty, you know, curious about the future and how that's gonna play out.
Well, you know, my mom always said, you know, when I was growing up, times was different back then. And I was thinking, yeah, you're crazy, is what I was thinking. I thought, you know, times don't change like that. But it does. Because my kids, like my oldest, he's 26 years old. And, I mean, the way they had school and the way we had school is so much different. And kids, the way they act. I've always taught my kids to treat people with respect, you know, and if they couldn't, they didn't dare talk back to a teacher, because if they talked back to a teacher, I'd go down there and I'd pop their face right in front of that teacher, you know. I didn't want kids to do with teachers. They just, people let their kids walk all over these teachers nowadays.
Yeah, there's.
And I mean, back when I was in high school, you heard of games, but that was something that wasn't around.
Yeah, but they say there is like always this trend that you have like very strict parents, and then the children of the very strict parents will go like, oh no, that was too strict. I'm gonna bring up my children, in a softer way. And then those children will go like, oh no, that was too soft, and then they go strict again. So
Yeah.
it does tend to go up and down, I think. But
now, my mom and dad was
still that
really strict.
it's all going loose. It's going nowhere.
I always swore up and down I would never. When my mama, she whooped. Oh, I think that lady woke up every morning just to whoop my butt. Anyway, I always swore I would never bust my kid's butt.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I have wore their asses out. Because, and the teenagers nowadays, they have no respect for nothing.
It's because that no child left behind bullshit.
Exactly. But, I have to say, there is a difference between beating a child and giving them a butt busting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't believe in beatings. I don't believe in beatings, but I do believe in butt bustings.
Yeah.
But everything has gotten so strange. The government, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you know what? You take the kids and raise them, but it's strange.
Yeah.
And they get mad because there's so many kids in prisons. Well, you know what? Y'all won't let people make them mind.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I actually don't really know why it's going this way. Not sure why it's going this way. Really, no. I think it just, it's just like an evolution, and it that grows a bit. So, and now we're at this point. I think it just really slowly changed. But
the worst thing I think I could have ever done was buy video games. I think that was the worst thing I could ever done, because kids, they sit in there for hours and they'll play these video games.
Yeah.
And they lose all reality.
I don't know. I come from a different generation, of course, but I started playing video games in 1989. So that was like at the age of 8. But I don't know, the games, of course, they changed. So the games get more realistic, they get bigger, and they're not these simple games anymore that they used to be. So the hours that kids will play on them will be longer and longer. I know myself because I play these games as well. But I don't play the shooter games. I play like more the historic fighting games, things like that. But I don't like the modern warfare things or the things, driving over people. That's nothing for me.
My first video game that I ever owned, and my mama got it at a garage sale used, and it was probably 10 years old when she got it, and it was one of those Ataris, and the only thing they had on it was the helicopters that dropped the stuff and Pong.
Right, yeah.
I
never had an Atari, but I have played on one. Yeah, I tried it out. My first console was the Nintendo, the NES, the gray box with the cassette, 8 bits, 8 megabit, 8 bits, yeah, something like that. With Mario Bros, things like that. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah,
I played a lot on those games, but I still remember, being outside a lot as well. It wasn't all video games. I was outside more than I was playing video games. Video games was just one of those many things. So.
Well, I've noticed the older I get, Now, my first son, he had video games, and he had the Nintendo and stuff, and he would play for a few hours, and I would make him get up and go outside and actually play.
Yeah.
And then, after my kids were grown, they were seniors in high school, and then Katie come along, and we adopted her. We got her when she was 4 days old. And then my 4 little cousins, we adopted them. And the older I've gotten, I guess I've gotten, how do I put it? I let things slide more.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a 13-year-old now that he'll sit in there and he will play video games for 8 hours. And it's my fault because I don't make him get out and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Yeah.
But
I
all these
don't. Of course, I'm not a teenager anymore, so I don't really know how they think, and I don't have children myself, so it's kind of hard for me to say.
Oh God, you're lucky.
Well, I don't know.
You have children.
I don't feel bad about it, but it's not that I don't want children. I would love to have children one day with someone.
Well,
So,
you do have a child. You have a cat.
yeah. I got 2 cats. I had 4 before Christmas. Around Christmas last year, I had 1 cat that died from immunity disease. So and then the mother of that cat, a week after that, she stayed away, and I never saw her again. That was a cat that I took inside. But and now I have two cats. The one with the fluffy hair, the black one, and a kitten from that one. So 1 kitten from that one. So I have 2 left now.
Oh, I can send you 7 kittens. You want 7 kittens?
What?
I said I can send you 7 kittens. You want 7 kittens?
Oh, no, thanks. I got a limit, I got a limit. I never go over four cats. That's what I can handle, and that's what I can, keep in order and feed and stuff like that, So I keep only 4 maximum.
Well, these are part bobcat.
And oh yeah, bobcat, yeah. And do they have like pointy ears or like a fluffy tail, or
No,
can you see it that they are?
I'll go get one of them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love cats. I like dogs as well, but I love cats.
Yeah, cats are awesome.
Yeah, you know what I like about cats, Sandra? What is it?
Oh.
A cat will only come if she wants to come, and a dog will not come over if. You can learn a dog to come over, but you will never ever learn a cat to come over. If she doesn't want to, she will not come. No. Absolutely not. That's character. That's freedom.
Yep.
Yeah.
She just goes, "Look at me, I'm pretty.
Aw.
Grab
Look
my
at that,
butt."
Sandra. Look, Sandra.
There's this one.
Aw.
See her tail? See how tiny her tail is?
Oh yeah, with a short tail. Oh yeah. I know. Yeah.
And see
Now
how
I remember
high,
they got like yeah.
see how
Cute
high
thing.
her back end is?
Yeah.
Cute
She
cat.
runs funny like a bobcat too.
Right. That's nice. She looks nice with the little white legs, the tips
Yep.
at the end.
I'm keeping her. Her name is Mittens.
Mittens.
Yeah, she's got little white mittens.
Oh yeah, right.
It's a cute little thing. Cute little cat.
Yeah.
I miss having cats, but the dog we have would eat it. Unfortunately. No, Remy. No. You got your num-nums in the kitchen. Crazy dog.
I have all sorts of critters out here.
I guess people quit talking.
They might have got bored with me.
I sent everybody the link to come on. I don't know what's up with Camo.
Oh, there goes Loudmouth again.
Putting on Facebook, Camo, where are you? Hope he's okay.
I do too.
It's not like him not to respond to me.
Oh.
Where is that? Huh.
So how hot was the weather there today, Bill?
Around 70.
Oh, it was nice there.
Yeah,
then.
it was nice. It was sunny with a few showers.
Remy?
A few rain showers, but overall it was sunny with a little bit of a breeze and around 70. It was really nice today, yeah.
It wasn't too bad here today. It was in the 90s.
Oh wow, 90s. I'd be melting away.
It's been in the triple digits. The other day the heat index was 110.
Yeah. I'm not a good type for that. I don't handle the heat very well.
Well, I tell you what, this fat girl was sure gasping every time she'd go outside and try to work.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
It was like maybe 75 here today. I want to say. Or 80 some degrees.
Wow.
I'll have to watch my thermometer to see how much that is.
I took it.
Yeah.
Both things on it, you know.
Yeah.
The Celsius and the Fahrenheit.
Took a shite.
You didn't pick it up?
And,
That's what he got.
27 degrees Celsius.
To put it back in the ground. You know where he shoots? Plants grow.
Yeah, but I'm the one that gets told about it.
Oh, you can't see it. It's underground.
Whatever.
This morning I went to a little park. He shot there.
Yeah. I don't know why the light is so dark today. I didn't do anything else.
Remy, chill.
I agree, Sandra. I agree.
Sorry,
You're
baby?
fine. She was agreeing with me.
Oh, right.
Freaking internet's acting up like crazy for some reason. I think it's just Google that's doing this. I don't know what's going on, but like it's freezing everything up. Yes, Remy, yes. Hold on a minute.
What is freezing up?
It's Google. Like I invite people
Yeah.
to come on the panel, and it's just you and Biddy. Camel usually answers me, so I don't know what's going on there.
Usually when you invite people, I get like this bell tone and it says Sandra invited people to the chat, and I haven't seen any of those, so I don't think any of your invites are actually going to the people you want them to go. Maybe you should.
Well, I sent it at the same time as I sent yours.
Can you? But maybe you should send one on Facebook and try that, like you did, like you sent me a link.
Yeah, mine worked good the other day when Chemo said.
Come get this, please. Stand up. Quit trying to fucking lean over, because if you fall out and bust your ass, I'm laughing my ass off.
And what's the downside for you?
I think it's gonna be funny and I won't feel fucking shit.
Yeah, you will. You'll have you cook clean and do more work.
Negative. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take the puppy out real fast.
Okay.
Oh, now I got a bell tone. You invited someone.
Yep, I did too.
Yeah. The little blue thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's quiet again.
Yeah.
It's very loud, you know?
Very.
It's really, really loud. Every time you go like, yeah, Sandra, and then TV on top of that, you know? I can barely hear you at sometimes, you know? When you say something and then I'll try to listen and I'm like listening like this, but I still can't hear it, you know? There's just too much rumbling.
Too much noise. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, like when we was trying to talk and I asked you to send me that link to that company, I thought he can't hear me because I can barely hear him.
Yeah. Oh, I put it on there now.
Yeah.
It's on there. It's just Garrett.com, but I can send you more links to other companies, I think, but I haven't checked those out, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would really like to get started doing something and doing things as a family because you know when you start when you're just working the homestead and you don't get out, it's not fun.
Best thing you can do is actually, you know, go to Google and look up metal detectors, and then look what brands they have, and what, you know, like an online shop or maybe a shop you have in your neighborhood where you can go and buy one if you want to buy one in a shop.
Yeah.
Because I prefer to buy in a shop, you know, to have a better service, you know, a better well, you know, customer service.
Yeah.
Then when you see the brands, you can look up the detectors they have, choose your price range, and then when you got like a detector that you might like, you can go to YouTube and type in the model, you know, like a Minelab, blah blah blah, and then you type it in, and you will get videos from people using it. You will hear the sounds, you will see what they find with it. And then you can make like a choice between the detectors you had in your price range and the ones you like best. So that's how I chose mine. And you know, I'm still happy with my first one. And I had two others. And I had one like the Expedius. They are around like $1,500, while my ET Pro was 700 euros, but in the US it's like $600 approximately, maybe a bit more. So I actually had a far more expensive detector, and I was rubbish with it.
Okay, I gotta go just a second. I heard an explosion. I gotta see where the explosion come from.
Oh wow. Hi, Sandy.
Lay down.
Hello.
Hello.
Remy.
It was silent here.
Come here.
And Biddy Boo is gone. She heard an explosion.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I don't know what that is all about.
I don't know.
Hey, Z. How are you today, Z?
Remy.
I invited AZ in.
Yeah, I heard the bell. The last 2 times you invited, I heard the bell.
Get over here.
Maybe the other ones. Oh, you had to take
Get over here.
God, this dog. It keeps freezing up and playing, freezing up and playing. So annoying with this thing.
Yeah.
I think it got warmer outside.
Yeah? Oh.
So you going out metal detecting later on?
No, I'm going to the hairdressers to get my hair cut.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to cut it a week ago, but she went on vacation. and then it got really hot, so I was really sweating. I don't like to have long hair when it's that warm, that hot. So Biddy Boo, what exploded?
Somebody had put an aerosol can in the trash and burned it.
A what?
An aerosol can.
Oh right, yeah. Those tend to explode.
Yeah, I was sitting here and I thought, oh shit.
Yeah, that must have been quite a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, AZ. Look in that box. Remember, I put that tag on it. See what, I have enough problems keeping up with my crap. Now I have to keep up with everybody else's. How do y'all get y'all's names across the screen?
Our names? I didn't even put mine up. What you do is, okay, go with your cursor and go over to the video that we're talking and go to where it says Hangout Toolbox.
Hold on. Okay.
Now, you'll see a little person inside of a circle.
No.
It's a head. It's a head inside of a circle. Like the shade of a head.
It's from the shoulders up in a circle.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and then you type you type what your handle is and your nickname up top.
Alright, it already has my nickname in it.
Okay, and then underneath it you can put something you want or not. And then you see where it says lower third?
Huh?
It'll say lower third. Make sure that's blue, not gray.
Okay.
And then go to where it says Saved Presets, enter a name and hit Save, and then make sure that the check mark is blue. The little circle with the check mark is blue, so that it'll be on your page.
Okay.
And that's how you do it. Yeah, as simple as easy pie. Stupid thing.
I don't know what to put
Just save it, whatever.
Tagline. What would be a good one?
Like what I have type thing?
Yeah.
Or just put mama. Or something like that. I don't know.
Put in homesteader.
I figured out me one.
Oh.
Oh, crap. There it goes.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Well. Oh, yeah, there.
What the heck is a custom overlay?
Pure country and proud. That's a good one.
There you go.
Enter preset title. What the heck?
Yeah, you have to, so you can save it. You have to save it.
I hit save.
You don't have to
Yeah,
save
enter
it.
a name for it.
I never saved it.
Oh, preset name?
Mhm.
You can save it, but you don't have to.
It made me save it.
I can just put in the things I want to, then push the lower third on, and then close the toolbox again, and then it's on there. So, and the next time I just do it again. So.
Okay. It's saved.
There you go.
Now how in the heck do I get out of there?
Hit the toolbox again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
And there you go.
Well, I wish everybody else would pop in here and talk with us.
Same here.
I want to talk to everybody.
I think it's one of those Mondays tonight.
Iridium, come on, chat. AZ, come on, chat.
Everyone has the thing, so.
Get on your links and get in here and talk to us where we can see your faces. Ain't nobody answering.
Hey, Biddy, do you grow
Yes.
your own tobacco?
No.
Do you grow your own tobacco?
The climate here, you can't
Yeah.
grow it. You can't grow it where I live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the climate there, but I was just wondering because you also
Yeah.
you know.
I go and buy that cheap stuff. It's actually I buy the pipe tobacco because I can't afford the cigarette tobacco, and it's the same thing. It's just you got to dig the little stems out.
Yeah, it's very expensive here as well. Taxes,
Well,
mostly taxes.
For a big bag of cigarette tobacco, you're paying about $40. And for that same size bag of pipe tobacco, I pay $11. So, I use the pipe tobacco in my cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper, I can get it. I mean, one of those bags does 2 cartons of cigarettes. So I can get 2 cartons of cigarettes for maybe $16, including my tubes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. That's about the same over here with the tubes. Yeah.
She didn't invite you, babe. Oh, AZ says he's not going to chat until Camo gets here. I see how you are. You're prejudiced against the Oklahoma girl.
I gave you an invite, Iridium.
I'm wanting to quit smoking.
Yeah.
But
it's not good.
It seems like every time I try to quit, some big time bullshit happens.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My mama says, oh, that's just an excuse. I thought, woman, you ain't smoked for 20 years. You don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm up to about 15 now, I think. Something like that.
Well, I've noticed since I roll my own,
yeah,
I don't smoke near as much because I was smoking 3 packs a day.
Oh, yeah.
And now I might smoke a pack. I smoke more talking on this computer. You know, when I'm sitting here talking, I smoke more because my hands are idle.
Yeah.
But if I'm outside working, I don't smoke. I may not have a cigarette for 6-8 hours if I'm outside.
Yeah. Me too. When I'm metal detecting, I don't smoke, and otherwise I'm smoking. Yeah. But yeah. It's just idle hands. Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. And Mama says, well, if your hands
Some people just like their cigarettes, you know. I always loved this. Even before I smoked, you know, as a kid, I always loved the smell of smoke. And, you know, I had to start smoking at one point, I guess.
My papa, he used to have a pipe. And I don't know what he smoked, but I loved going to that house because of the smell of that tobacco in his pipe. Yeah. You could just sit in his lap and smell that stuff for hours.
Oh yeah, you got like this really aromatic pipe tobacco, you know. They got pipe tobacco is a bit different than the cigarette tobacco. The pipe tobacco has more taste and more aroma in it than normal cigarette tobacco.
Yeah, I don't know what he smoked, but oh my God, it smelled so good. And here not too long ago, my brother-in-law decided he was going to smoke a pipe. Yeah. And I happened to walk into his home, and it smelled just like it did when I was a little kid. And oh my God, you talk about memories just flooding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's something, you know, smells and memories. Oh yeah. I got that too, you know. I can smell something and go back a long way. Yeah.
My papa.
Yeah. Oh, Sandra's smiling. She understands too. You know, some smells will just, you know, have good memories.
He was real sick when I was little. My papa passed away when I was 4 years old. Yeah. And he was real sick, and he was in bed. And I went and stayed with him and my mama, And Mama had taken my jacks away from me because I kept leaving them in the floor, and she stepped on one. And she put them up on the shelf above her washing machine. I kept begging her for my jacks, and she wouldn't let me have them, so I caught her with her back turned, and I went and climbed up there and grabbed a hold of that shelf. That shelf come down, busted everything that was on that shelf. She said, Dana Renee, I'm going to bust your ass. Anyway, I went to running as hard as I could run, and they had one of them beds that's real high. And I was hollering, Papa, 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 Mama's mad. Come save me. And I was trying to climb and pull them quilts. And he looked at her, and he goes, Leaner, don't you hurt that baby.
Aww. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where I did my dentist number. Trying to figure it out.
Your chats, I mean, your screen on your computer, it freezes up on you bad tonight.
What?
When you
me?
talking, it'll just. No, yours is not freezing, but hers is.
I don't know what is going on.
I mean,
can y'all hear me though?
Am I freezing up on y'all?
A little bit. A little bit. It's a little bit shaky.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
really
with this thing.
Freezing up, but just a little. Yeah, I lost my mother in 2005 from breast cancer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was the second time, you know. It came back, and then it was like 2 weeks and 2 weeks in the hospital, and it was over. 53. She never smoked. She ate healthy. She never drank. Well, you know, like maybe one glass at you know, like a party or something, but never much. So you know.
When I was 30, my husband and I decided to have my tubes untied because we were going to try to have children together.
Yeah.
And so the doctor, he sent me to have an ultrasound done. And I got the ultrasound done, and I come home. I no more than got pulled up in the driveway, and Rick come out the door, and he said, we got to go. And I said, we got to go where? He said, your doctor called. And I said, oh, okay, because I was just happy because I thought, you know, I'm going to get my tubes untied. Me and Rick's going to have a baby. We get down there. We're sitting in his office, and he goes, you can't get your tubes untied. And my heart just melted. And I said, why? He said, because we've got to go and do an emergency hysterectomy in the morning. I've got you scheduled for 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Looked at him and I said, why? He said, because you got cancer.
Oh.
I went, I mean, just the look on my face, and I looked at Rick, and I said, we're never going to be able to have children. And he goes, it's okay. He said, you're more important to me than, you know. And I mean, they went and done it. For a long time, you know, I had problems because I thought, you know, I'm not a woman no more. And he goes, yes, you are. They just took out the baby maker and left the playpen.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time to adjust. But I told Rick, I said, I'm not taking, because I've seen people taking the estrogen and they start growing facial hair. And I'm sorry, I'm ugly enough. I don't need a beard.
You're not ugly.
You know, I thought, I don't need a beard. So, I mean, I don't take estrogen or anything like that. Now, the only medications I take is my heart medications.
Yeah.
And
better take those.
Hey, Brent.
Oh, is he back?
Yep.
No, it's
That's Geo.
He was.
Yeah, he was for a bit, but he was gone again. Didn't even say hello. I was talking too much.
He probably left when I talked about hysterectomy.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Oh well, it happens.
He probably thought that was a conversation he didn't want to hear.
Yeah, maybe.
What's up, Gio?
Hello.
How are you?
Hang on one sec.
Yep.
We gotta quit smoking, Bill. We got those smokers' coughs.
Camo tonight.
Never sick, but always a smoker's cough.
I don't smoke.
Well, you know, the day they told me I was pregnant with my son, I laid the cigarettes down, never touched them again for 10 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then after that, I can't put them down no more. Buggers.
Yeah.
I know. Alright, goodbye.
Okay, where's the audio on this thing? This is loud.
Live.
It doesn't. You just have to like turn the volume down yourself.
I got it. Yeah, I found it. Where's the? How can you see the chat on there?
Go up and you'll see a little white box with a blue box. It says chat. It's like a blue box with lines.
Will you look at that? Yeah, I got nothing there now.
It's all good.
So that's who's pounding on the keyboard.
Who is pounding on the keyboard?
That's Bell Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to press hard or the buttons won't take. Yeah.
Oh, you need a new keyboard then, huh?
Well, yeah, kind of hard on the laptop.
Yep. You have to get a whole new laptop, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be typing
That sucks.
along and doing good, and all of a sudden, half my letters didn't type, and I'm like, well, crap.
Mine started doing that. I was like, take them apart and clean them.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I blew it out.
I can't put it back together. Come on in, chat, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Okay, who's pounding on keyboard?
Freaking wrist is itchy.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. What in the world did I do with that? Cannot find my freaking dentist's number. I need to get a hold of him. So annoying. Can't find anything. There we go. Finally. Need to get this damn tooth taken out.
Give me some flowers and some Coke.
You're stupid.
Oh,
You think I would let you get near my mouth? You know, I'm letting him get near my mouth with pliers. Right, stupid. Now where the hell did my picture go? There we go. I swear this thing hates me.
I tell you what, I've been having all sorts of trouble trying to figure this thing out.
It has just been acting up tonight.
And I'm too scared to go to push the button.
It's ridiculous.
I'll lose everybody.
So I don't know where Camo's at.
He never showed up tonight.
Hey, AZ.
Hi, AZ.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out where Camo's at. It's not like him to miss a chat.
Come on, Tony, get on the screen. Talk to us in person.
Say something.
Something.
There we go. At least people can hear me. It's the first time I've ever done this thing live like this.
Oh, right on.
Oh, really?
Hop in your cherry.
Yeah.
Hey, Ohio. How are you tonight, honey?
It's gonna be one of those times I gotta reload all the chats, huh?
That's what I've been having to do.
Yeah, I don't see anything but what I typed, and then I saw AZ Prepper joined at the same time. I don't know if that's just our internal chat or if that's the chat that everybody's typing in.
Oh, the one to the side of the picture when we pop up and you see us talking, that's just us, but you have to have a different page open to see the other chat.
Right.
Ah. Okay. So I guess I gotta pop over here.
Hey Ohio, what's up?
And it's just been acting up like crazy.
Man, it's just chats are freezing. It doesn't do this unless I'm in a chat. That's weird for me.
Yeah. Like, I had to restart our normal chat
I noticed that.
because of it.
I think past 2 times Jammy Times had to do that. It must be Google.
Has to be.
Yeah, I think Google's been having a lot of problems getting glitches.
I'm gonna have to email them again and figure out what is going on with their shit.
Did they ever email you back?
Yeah, they emailed me once. Oh, we're just working on it. We'll figure out what's going on. Yeah, you just need to hurry up.
Broken.
Computer automated.
It's broken. We have no plans to fix it.
What was that?
I said, it's just broken. We have no plans to fix it. We'll get to it whenever.
We're making too much money at the time.
Well, I think they need to fix it all.
He's broken. Need Yusuf in here to fix.
So weird.
Well, Iridium, it's nice to meet you face to face, hon.
Yeah, I finally made it on one of these things.
Yeah, I see that. Like, finally.
I've never been on a chat before, and I managed to make a lower third for myself before I ever went live on a chat.
Nice. I don't even know how to do that. Need a camera for it, that's why.
Well, actually, I did it with PaintShop Pro.
You guys, can you hear that music behind me, by the way?
Hey, Urban. How are you, hon?
Yes,
Is it bad? Like, should I turn it down?
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. freaking
From
chats.
Urban to Country Homestead has joined.
Wow, Urban's on. Oh, are you serious? This stupid thing.
SAS.
Joseph.
Oh, it is Joseph. We are in trouble now.
Oh,
There will
no.
be a big problem in chat.
Are we freaking...
Joseph and Urban, I just subscribed to y'all. Yes, I fixed it for you. Thank you.
Anybody know when Urban and me have chatted before what the symbol is after every time he or she posts?
Do what, babe?
The symbol from Urban to Country Homestead. Every time they post a little symbol at the end. O with a couple I's and another O.
Uh-huh.
Anybody know what that is?
I have no clue.
A Jeep grill?
There you go. Jeep grill.
Oh, wow, cool.
Hardcore Jeep person there.
Oh, come on.
They don't make real Jeeps anymore, though, so.
But just me.
Just giving you shit, Urban. We did that one night. That was fun.
SAS got his account fixed.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
It's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't understand.
We're good, Urban. How are you, honey?
What's up? Was that for
Right
me?
now.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Huh?
No, I'm having freaking issues with this thing. With the Google.
What's it doing?
It's freezing up and it won't load like the video on the main area where everyone's talking. And then it wants to freeze up the chat and stuff like that.
Yeah, the chat's been lagging for a couple weeks now, but as far as the, I loaded the other window, and I just froze the chat in the other window so I can just watch the chat and not get a lag from that.
Hey, Ohio.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ohio. How are you, honey?
Good.
Hey, hey. New person. What was that?
That was me scratching.
That was cool, Davis.
I haven't shaved in a couple days, so I'm itching.
Ah.
It's a guy thing.
We were talking about your face, right?
Thank God you can't see it.
Oh, come on.
So where is Tony tonight? He never showed up.
I don't even know where Camo is. It's not like him to miss chat.
Yeah, he didn't show up. So many people are not showing up.
Jeep Girl, I just subscribed to you, babe.
Uh-oh, 2 Jeep people in here. Now I'm screwed. We're on
Hey,
Toyotas.
Brandon.
It's funny, everybody asks me, "What? You work on Jeeps all day, why don't you have one?" I own a Toyota. I don't like working on my own shit. No, I like Jeeps. I just have a Toyotas, so...
Hey, it's time to break out the cigarettes. So we don't only have one smoker in chat.
So how's everybody doing?
Sorry, Jeep Girl.
Not too bad. Trying to get all this freaking thing worked out, and it keeps freezing up, and it's being a pain. And I swear to God, Google hates me. Swear it does.
Now I have a lot of problems with it at times, especially when I'm trying to watch everybody's videos. It wants to freeze up, and I'm like, oh, Jiminy Christmas, please. I got too many people's videos I got to scan through and watch, you know. Because, I mean, if they're going to watch mine, I'm going to do my best to watch theirs, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody hide your cigarettes from Jeep Girl. She can't see it.
Bless her heart.
I don't smoke in the house, so whenever I mute, I'm probably out smoking.
I quit.
Well, that's a rule I need to do.
Quit smoking about 2 years ago.
Nice.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying.
It took a heart attack to do it, though.
What was that
Honey,
all?
I've had 2 heart attacks and a stroke, and my ass still is stupid enough to smoke.
You know, I spent 3 days in the hospital from that, and of course you're not allowed to have anything in the hospital. So, basically, those 3 days when I walked out of there, I was good. I didn't even crave. My wife still smokes. She'll smoke right in front of me. It doesn't even bother me.
That's
Well,
awesome.
You know, I was in the hospital after they put the stents and everything in my heart. They kept me in there for like 4 days, and I didn't have the urge to smoke, and I wasn't gonna smoke. And I come home, and this house, oh my God, we had smoked in it, and I walked in the door, and the smell made me sick. I mean, really sick. And I guess it was about 3 weeks, and then some bullshit started here, and I picked up a cigarette, and oh my gosh, here I go again.
Okay.
Now, every once in a while, I'll smoke a cigar with a couple of guys from work or something.
Mm-hmm.
About it. But, you know, you're not inhaling. You're just sitting there puffing on it and bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that you can go home and not smoke another one, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll tell you what.
There.
On our way home, we stopped at, I don't know if you guys know what Kroger is. We have Kroger's here, stores.
Yeah.
We stopped at Kroger to get my prescription and all that stuff filled. When we were walking out, there was a lady walking in, and she must have just put one out. And she stunk so bad. And I was like, wow, is that what we smelled like when I smoked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, I was bored, so I went to work at Home Depot. And I would just sit there. All of a sudden, time would fly by, and people would come up and ask you a question. It's like, oh, dude, step back at least 2 paces. Man, you smell like you're on fire. It was terrible.
I'm the only one in my writing class that does not smoke.
Oh, jeez.
And, yeah, the only one. And when people come in from their break, because we get like a 30-minute break in class, everyone will go outside, smoke. They come back in, and they all sit around me, and it's just like, ooh.
That's the weird part. I can still smell it. Yeah, I can still smell
everyone's
it
like
people.
Smelling. Yeah, everyone's like, smelling their cells. I'm all like, there's my freaking picture again. What the hell? Yeah, I'm all like this in class. I was just like, oh my God. So I go open up the windows and stuff like that. Even my teacher smokes, but she smokes weed because she's on that medical marijuana stuff. So when she comes in, you can smell it.
God, I'd just be up next to her going, oh, I used to smoke, but I don't smoke anymore.
And she's a cool teacher, she's a little old lady and stuff like that. And
she asked you to read out loud in class. Acting up. Maybe she'll help you out.
What are you cleaning there, Ohio?
I just got done. Just came inside, actually, from the garage. Just got done with my Mosin.
Oh, okay.
I just put it back together and refinished it.
Oh, nice.
And I look like I'm frozen. So.
Almost looked like you had a bayonet on it at one point. I don't know if you did or it was just a picture.
No bayonet. I have a bayonet. It's out in the garage.
Yeah.
I would put myself in the eye right now. But no, I just I've got 2 stocks, and this stock was beat all to hell. And what I did was they had that like shellacking on it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I stripped all that off.
I
went right down, and then I used some natural stain on it. So,
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, that stock looks really nice.
Not bad for $99.
Now, hell no, the shop.
Great.
The shop I work at selling them now for 180. They used to be so cheap.
I work for like I don't want to say it's a big box store, but I work part-time at the gun counter at it's like a home and farm store.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We don't sell anything like this. We sell just all new stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But we got a pretty good deal going on right now. We got them Ruger 1022s, either the wood or the synthetic for $199. It comes with the free 25 round Ruger and BMX BMX mags or whatever.
Yeah.
So that ain't too bad. You get a $30 mag for free.
Cool.
Nice.
Not bad
Not the
at all.
takedowns, just the regulars.
We get the takedowns are like they want like $349 for that. So I'm not really sure if that's a good deal or not.
I love mine.
That's about what they go for, about
Yeah.
$349.
Yeah, it seems like it.
We got a bunch of those new SIGs in, the new SIG 1911s with you buy the SIG, you get the 22 1911 with it for free. So they're running that promotion again.
Yeah, we have that in our store too. I like the 1911s though; they're nice.
Yeah, you got the same one. It's like a kind of a brownish color or whatever with like the
Yeah, it's the what is
grip.
it? The Cerakote tan or Desert Tan or whatever it's called.
It's got like this, looks like Python skin grips on it.
Yep,
The Scorpion. I got that in a 45.
yep, that's the one.
Yeah, it's perfect out here in the AZ desert. You put it down, it's like, it belongs out here.
Yeah, I just finally got a spray gun and I got some free Cerakote today, so I'm gonna start doing some guns. I'll do some videos.
Cool.
That is cool.
But this has been a slow going project for me because we're in the middle of getting ready to move and everything. So it's like finding time to actually do this when I should be packing boxes. So I basically would work on this when my wife was at work. So
Well, hi, Urban. It's nice to meet you, hon.
Hi, Biddy Mo.
Hey, Urban.
Good to see you guys all on.
Freaking chat is acting up. Everything's acting up tonight with Google.
I think chat on mine is at least frozen. Have to keep going back.
The chat's been freezing on and off all night.
Isn't doing it for the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it just started, I would say last week sometime, because I noticed it on another chat, and it was just crawling. It was like, and when Bell Guy was typing to me when you guys were out of the room, it was like about a 1 minute delay.
Oh, wow.
I'd hear him type, and I'd count to 60, and then it would show up.
Right.
Sorry,
Oh my
y'all.
god, this stupid thing.
It's okay. We still can sit here and chat and enjoy each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I
sent
like
you-
talking a lot better than typing.
I sent Yosef, or Jack, the link to come in the email, but he hasn't come in yet. And Camo, I don't know where he's at.
He may have a hot date.
Yeah.
Camo?
Yeah.
That or a really good story to tell us when he gets back.
He may be making me a moco baby somewhere.
That's pretty. Jade Mountain Resort in St. Lucia, Caribbean. That's beautiful. I'd go there right now if I could.
Well, who wouldn't?
No doubt.
That's beautiful.
Where at?
In St. Lucia.
The Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's at the Jade Mountain. It's beautiful.
No, I'd take the Myrtle Beach right now.
I like Myrtle Beach. I haven't been there in years.
It's like one of the country's like crappiest beaches, probably, but.
I think I've only been there once, back when I lived on the East Coast.
I've never been to South Carolina, so I've been to the beach on North Carolina side, but
We went to Tybee Beach down in Georgia. That was really nice.
I've been to Surf City, North Carolina, Morehead City, North Carolina, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. And I'm not big on Atlantic Beach because it's all pebbly and broken shells and stuff. But Morehead City and Surf City is really pretty.
I'll tell you, Sanibel, down on the Gulf side of Florida, that was really nice.
I've been to Florida. It's okay. I love Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, though. 18 miles long, a soft, sandy beach. Nice.
oh, there's Toolbox. Thank you.
Jack said he'll be in a little bit. Right now he's shelling peas or beans.
He's doing what?
He is shelling lima beans right now. He'll be in. Oh. He might come in later. Right now he's just listening. His lima beans spent snus food, Joseph. That's funny.
Anything going on in the world today? I've been at work all afternoon, so.
Well, Jeep Girl and I went over to friends of ours and had a nice cookout and then sat around the fire. And Tiny Jeep actually started school this last week. He's on a year-round school, so he goes 9 weeks and then off 3 weeks and goes 9 weeks. So this is his pre-K, just started pre-K last week. Yeah, so we've been dealing with that. It's kind of strange, you know, going to school during summer, so we're getting kind of used to that. But we did have a good time tonight. But we had to cut it off early because he's got to get up and go to school in the morning. But he's so excited, so.
That's cool, as long as they're excited. We're actually, you know, like I said, we're in the middle of getting ready to move, and the school where we're at now, they were having trouble passing the tax levy and everything like that, so they cut, like, busing, and they cut music, and they cut art, and they cut some other, you know, other programs, and my kids were devastated because that's the stuff they like. And then they're all excited because the new school that we got them enrolled in, they've got, you know, art classes and music, different types of music and choir and band. All, you know, they got all kinds of stuff to get involved in now, and they're all excited. And they got tennis courts, and my one kid's just like, "I'm going to play tennis." And I'm like, "Okay, you go for it."
Yeah, tennis is great. I love tennis, so I'm with him on that one.
Yeah, they cut everything out here too. It's like there's nothing to do but the regular 7 subjects.
Well, that's because all the schools are going to the Common Core.
Yeah.
And I would just they're really dumbing down school, and it's just the basics now, and you don't get anything else.
Well, it's out here. We vote on it, and we haven't voted on a school budget, or every school budget we have, we vote down on it. So they just have to cut. It's stupid. Of course, we have a lot of older people here, I guess I should say, and obviously they don't want to pay taxes because they don't have any kids, so they don't care. Yeah, when my kid was going to school, it was terrible. Cut basketball, cut baseball. It's like, what are they going to do after school now? Drugs, pregnancies, and robberies.
Yeah.
I mean,
they cut a lot of these programs. They cut a lot of these programs at the school, and then there was a bunch of rumors that, of course, there's rumors all the time. There's rumors that some of the teachers received bonuses, and I was talking to one of the teachers at a local restaurant. We were in there, and somebody was talking to her, and she was getting real defensive or whatever. And I said, hey, I hate to interrupt, but I just need to ask one question. It's like, I said, there's a lot of rumors going around that no one from the school seems to want to, put down or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't want to crush the rumor, but that you guys got a bonus. And she said, she goes, I haven't got a raise in 3 years. And I said, well, I didn't say raise. I said bonus. So did you get a bonus or not? She's like, well, I haven't got a raise in over 3 years. And I said, listen, I'm not saying raise. I said bonus. She's like, well, I really can't talk about anything like that. I'm like, so, I mean, you pretty much just told me that you got a bonus,
Yeah.
And
lost Betty Boo.
The football team
She'll be back.
The football team who hasn't won a game in probably 3 years, they got all new uniforms and pads and helmets. And,
of course.
I'm just so that's where our tax money went,
Yeah.
I used to be a track coach for a high school here, and the basketball team went to state every year, and the football team hadn't won a game in 39 games. So every dime went to basketball team, and new uniforms every year, and new balls, and new everything like that. And the football team was still using uniforms from 12, 15 years earlier, all torn up and messed up, and it was like, track was just a nothing really anyway. But I enjoyed coaching, but it was all this money was being dumped into basketball and fancy lights in the auditorium and all this kind of stuff and big productions and everything because they went to state in one state 3 years in a row. I mean, it was a big accomplishment, but you don't just put all your eggs in one basket. There's other kids that need that fundamental extracurricular activities too, not just one sport.
High school football is pretty big in Ohio, just like it is down in Texas,
Yeah, Texas is real big on that.
A lot of schools put their money in the football programs.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got to figure Friday night, how many people go watch a high school football team play at what, $5, $6, $7 a ticket? And then there's all the concessions and all that stuff. So, yeah, they do bring in money, but, I would rather, make the kids pay to play or something in order to let the other kids have music and art.
Yeah.
It's not like the school's producing NFL players every year or anything,
Right.
Hell, half of them don't even go to college. Some end up in jail.
The high school I went to, their football field is huge. It's state of the art everything. And then if you look at the rest of the school, it's they're just now getting around to remodeling the school, fixing it up and stuff like that because it was outdated. So they finally got to fixing it. Then they redid the whole entire theater and made it into a huge amphitheater on the inside and stuff like that. It looks nice and it's sweet the way they fixed it all up and added new wings and stuff like that. And now it looks like a little freaking version of a university.
A virgin?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, in some countries, what we would consider senior, your junior and senior year is actually university level in some countries. That's when you start university. But we have we have 3 or 4 colleges here in this town and 1 university. So it's okay. Jeep Grill tells me 5. So we're a very college-driven town, but
you're off tonight.
Okay. I don't think that money that is being put into the university needs to go to. They're building all the buildings, everything like that. Fancy up the streets in the downtown area, all for this university. And all the other schools, because they don't get near the money, they're putting all the money into the university, and all the other campuses are run down, and it's really I don't know. I think they're going to be going there tomorrow. I'll just put my 2 cents saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think last year the biggest stat in the high school that was here was how many women got pregnant, or sorry, how many girls got pregnant. There weren't women yet, you know.
That was the high school I went to. That was one of the stats.
Yeah.
I mean, that was how many could make it through and not get pregnant. That was
right.
I mean, there wasn't anything in my town. There was no industry. There was no unemployment rate was unbelievable. There was nothing for us to do after school, other than us that were into the outdoors to go fishing and hunting or go camping, that kind of thing. If you weren't into that, there was nothing in the city.
And like I said, out here we have a skate park and a pool. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of stuff in San Antonio, but you get those kids that come from the ghetto and they're like 99% of them are pregnant or had like 6 abortions within a year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's an
complaining
abortion for
complaining that
what am I thinking of?
Yeah, they all complain, we can't have kids, we're too young. Well, then don't spread your legs.
There you go.
That's simple. And I got in trouble for telling that to one of the girls at school.
Yeah, you got to be politically correct in school still.
I was politically correct. My correctness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said F you to the system.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did that. My daughter, her last year of school, NRA T-shirt. That went over real good. Real good. I was about 10 minutes. I got home, and I got a call. I need to grab another shirt. All it said was the NRA. NRA. 3 letters. That was it.
But you guys are open carry in Arizona, aren't you?
We are. Open carry. We're reciprocity. God, bleh. Anyways, you don't need a concealed weapons permit. Reciprocity. Thank you.
Yeah, don't have a CCW.
You don't need one. I think they still have one, but you don't need it.
Yeah. Well, I have one.
Still need one.
Constitutional carry.
Constitutional carry. Thank you.
That's it. Yep.
That's what it is. Yep.
And yet, then I live in the state where you, even to buy a bullet, you have to have an ID. FOID card.
Oh, Illinois.
Firearm owner identification.
Wow.
You can't even have a bullet on you. You can't even have a shell without a FOID card.
Wow.
Wow. My daughter, she's 19 now. She carries all the time. Open carry. She's not allowed to conceal carry yet till 21, but
yeah,
nobody even bats an eye.
It's pretty much the same in Nevada. Everybody open carries. You go into Walmart on a Saturday and everybody's wearing a gun.
Well, I grew up in California, in the northern section of California.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Not down south, but up in the northern, up in the mountains. And we open carry. I open carried at 14. It was never an issue. We carried guns to school. We brought them to school. You know, because we were going over our buddy's house after school, and we were going shooting. So you brought your gun to school, and and then you went on to your friend's house. I mean, it was, and as long as the gun was, visible, we had them in the trucks. You pull into the high school, and you have a 30-06 or a 308 and a 12 gauge in the window.
Yep.
And you always carried those. You always had a deer rifle and a shotgun in the truck, no matter what.
I remember waking up on a Saturday morning and walking right through the middle of town with my gun or whatever, me and my buddies with our guns, getting ready to go squirrel hunting,
Yeah, exactly.
Stop at We had a Lawson's. You guys remember Lawson's?
No.
7-Eleven. Lawson's was basically a 7-Eleven or whatever.
Okay.
So we'd stop at Lawson's and get, snacks and something to drink on our way through.
Mhm.
What's going on with my computer?
Good old days.
Oh my god, this chat is going so slow.
Well, my computer shut completely down. My screen went black and...
Jack!
Jackie boy!
Yeah.
It's a Jacka!
He can see today.
Hey, Jack. I'm here.
I'm here.
Hi, Jack.
What's up, man?
It's a Jacka!
Hey, Brent.
Oh.
So Arizona won that knife, eh?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
That's a nice looking knife.
I have a band.
Urban. Oh,
I have.
they're flipping me off.
No, I have a Band-Aid on my finger with blood because I pulled my Mora out of the sheath tonight, and I had my finger too high, and I sliced my finger right with my Nora.
Mora's
Everybody
sharp.
knows that has a Mora knows how sharp they are.
They are sharp.
And yeah, I sliced it right open.
I've had a Mora in my cart on my Amazon account for about a month now. We are on a we're on a no spending budget, I guess. When you're getting ready to move everything, I didn't realize how much it cost to move. I mean, it just
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
yeah.
It cost me from Oregon to Arizona. It was about $5,000.
Jimmy,
We're only moving 2 hours away from where we're at.
Oh, jeez. I had to move 1,300 miles.
Yeah, we moved, about 700 miles from California to here in Nevada about 10 years ago, and it was about $5,000. And we drove our own trucks.
I have so much crap that I had to rent a box type thing. The truck would come get it.
Yeah. How'd you like that? Did it work well?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Did it work well renting the, what are those, pods?
Pods, yeah. It wasn't a pod back then. This was 14 years ago. But yeah, no, it worked fine. I mean, I had toys and, I had some prepper crap. I mean, I just had so much crap. But I made sure I took all my guns in my own truck. And I drove through California with a blanket over the top.
That's exactly what I did.
And all my ammo.
Guns and ammo went in my truck. But moving as a prepper is pretty much a nightmare. I found that out real quick.
It's tough. It was tough.
We've been here.
And I had people helping me unload. So it was like, where do you want this box that says gas masks, detonator, cord, what?
Wow.
That's code word for bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question to ask y'all.
Okay.
Tell me what I would be. Because I don't know if I'm a prepper or I don't know if I'm just whatever. Yeah, I have some stuff saved up.
You're just a hoarder.
In case of emergencies,
Well,
like if somebody loses their job or something in that nature. And I've got maybe 3 months right now. So what would I be considered?
That's that's the start of a prepper, I would say. I mean, the most likely disaster you're going to face is losing a job or getting injured or something, and you got a backup now for that. So that's the start of it.
Right.
Well, back in the day, that was just called living. You always used to have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I thought I was doing, just living.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I'm just
You're a
living.
prepper, and I'm like, Well, I don't know.
I don't consider myself a prepper, and if I am, I'm not very good at it.
Me neither, baby.
But I do have stuff put away. We had a pretty bad storm a couple summers ago, and it knocked power out and just crippled almost the entire state of Ohio for about 2-3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And people were just, I mean, it was crazy how people were acting. And we weren't really prepared for it, but we were able to get by. But that's what I prepared for. I prepared for a power outage, storm, or a blizzard like that. So
yeah, now see, we have like ice storms from time to time.
Yeah.
And we might be without electricity for 3 or 4 weeks. Now, I have stuff saved up, and I do have a generator. Well, I have several generators, but I mean, I don't know what you call me. I don't know if I'm just a homesteader or a gardener. I don't know what I am.
You're just prepared. You're just a little prepared. I mean, you're prepared. So.
Okay.
Well, I think personally the prepper name.
I don't think that's going to be knocked on your door anytime soon, but.
Well, the prepper name got destroyed by television.
Exactly. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
It did. We're all crazies.
And
I can't tell you how many times I've been contacted by those shows because I run a bunch of different survival boards, and every time I'm like, nope, not interested, thanks. I don't want to put myself on national TV.
I would never put myself on national TV. I mean, this right here on YouTube's, pretty out there for me.
I'm pretty active in a local, they call themselves a prepper group, and we have meetings and we share ideas and we, the leader is actually a Foodwise representative, and
they've got good food.
Yeah, and he's actually got a safe room in his house. He just built a new house with a safe room and that type of stuff way down below level, and but so I'm pretty active in that. But the first meeting, like when it was all put together, was like this big to do. All these people showed up and wondered where the government was at because we had to be government spies or something, wanting to know what type of preps they had, and this big old deal. Well, now it's leveled out. It's the regulars that come, regularly, and we discuss a lot of things, and we get some really good ideas off of each other, and we help each other out, being different expertise in different areas, and with the solar part or the wind turbine part on my end, and then somebody else is like he's a chicken farmer in real life, so he does the animal things like that, and we just get together and share the whole thing together, and then we have our own little network. So if something does occur, we can call on each other. Hopefully, if we still have reception or radio, but we have a little bit of a group that we can rely on. I can't have chickens where I'm at right now. I can down at the homestead, but not here in the urban area. But he has chickens, so I know I can. Something hits the fans that I have that. And hello, Camo, I have that available. So I think just having more than even what yourself can get. I've really learned a lot by getting the other like-minded people in my area. So I'm just saying I recommend that too, because you can't have everything.
Exactly. And that's awesome. For a bunch of guys to do that, that's awesome.
Hey, Brent, you remember the sound from last night?
Hey, this is the monkey man. This is the monkey man.
3.
Uh-oh.
2.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll quit.
Hey, Camo.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Is that Iridium I see on the screen?
Yeah.
It's me. Hi
Iridium,
there.
what's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm fantastic, man. Glad to see your face, man. Glad to see your face. Nah, man, we got from urban to country. What's going on, man?
Hey, Camo, what's up? Were you out on a date or what's going on?
Say what?
Were you out on a date or what?
No, it's called work, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like worried. I was like, he's never late for anything. What's going on? I was like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Ohio, what's up, man?
What's going on, Camo?
Hey, I can't call it, man. Oh, my boy, Jack of all trades. What's up, boy?
Yeah, just chilling.
Biddy, how are you, my darling?
I'm good, baby. How are you?
Good. Man, we got a busy chat today, man. I was like the ninth, I was the last person to come in. The 10th one must be.
Hi, Camo.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Not much. Just a little weird today.
Making sure that.
Just today.
Just today.
I don't know. I'm feeling like kind of like it's like I'm down for some reason.
You feel like you're down.
Yeah, like.
Did you take your medication? Because that would cause it too.
No, I don't even take it. I don't even take that stuff.
Then that's probably the problem too.
I got an appointment for next Monday. I'm about to get on medicine.
I don't take it. Well, if you did
So
take
where's the monkey at?
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta take my medicine.
The monkey is not wanting to come out tonight, and if you start acting like Grover, I will do the countdown and definitely go ding, like I did last night. It's gonna be, you remember this time? Ding. You remember what that's like, right? Silence. I'm not yelling.
I got an appointment next Monday. I'm gonna start getting on medicine again. I gotta do something. Or I fucking blow my brains out.
You alright, man? What's up?
They ain't gonna do that, boy. I hate to have to come down there and kick your ass.
Time
You're
to
like my children's now. You can't leave me.
I'm not going nowhere.
You don't sound too good there, Jack, man. What's up, buddy?
I'm fine. I'm good.
He ain't got that smile that he usually has going on.
Today's just one of them days, man.
I hear you.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, girl.
Okay, Brandon, we'll see you when you come back.
What's that?
I have a cold or allergies or something.
That sucks.
That usually happens. I always get a cold in the middle of summer, and it sucks. I go all winter without getting sick, and then I'll get a cold right in the middle. Usually, I don't know. Usually right when something's going on, if you got a vacation or going to a music park or something, I'm always feeling like shit.
I fought it all summer. Jeep had a cold. Tiny Jeep had a cold. My mother had a cold. My father had a cold. I avoided it, and then I just got it.
And now you have it. Yeah, summer colds suck.
Especially when you have the chills when it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I can got your message over the side.
We haven't even had a real summer here. We've only had a couple days over 80 degrees. It's been in the 70s.
You want to borrow our summer here in Arizona? We'll gladly loan it to you.
No, because we still got August to come. We still got August, and usually we'll hit like about 105, 104. But the difference is between Ohio and Arizona is we have like 100-degree humidity or 100% humidity.
Yeah.
So
without any rain.
Whole bass all day, goddamn day.
Yeah.
We have 100% humidity with no rain. It's just you can seriously like karate chop it and see where your hand was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the term bat wings? Definitely a lot of bat wings going on in Ohio.
Oh yeah, man. I used to live in South Carolina, man. I definitely know about the humidity factor. Believe that. I do not miss that at all.
Yeah, that was one thing I really liked out west, was no humidity. You could actually go in the shade to cool down because it was cooler in the shade.
It's like that out here in Nevada. The trick is, you think, all right, it's cool. It's like 102, but there's no humidity. And then you start doing something, and you're coated in sweat.
Out here it's 80 and you're coated in sweat.
I get out of the shower and I start sweating.
Yeah.
But that might be because I'm fat too. So.
So far, we have 11 people signed up.
11 people. Woohoo! Anybody on the panel going?
You, me. Let me see who else.
I'm going too.
Biddy, Jack.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Jack said you're going to bring Yosef, right, Jack?
Yeah.
And the boys.
That's what's up, man.
Hopefully Jeep and his girl in Ohio and Urban can make it. And
I seriously doubt I'll be able to make it all the way to Washington for camping.
Portland.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Portland.
We're going go anywhere this year.
It's next year.
Oh, okay.
It's up in the air. I have 2 jobs, so.
We were supposed to go to Canada this year. We were invited up there, but we can't even go up there. So.
I haven't even been able to make it out in my backyard.
Hey, let me ask this question because maybe one of y'all guys on the panel will know the answer to this. I just want to make sure.
30
before I actually send this out. So I got some 9mm, just the shell. So basically, what I did is I went out to the desert and picked up a bunch of spended rounds, and I'm gonna send those rounds to SAS so he can reload them. I was gonna ship them via FedEx. There's nothing special that I have to tell FedEx, right? Because this is not really ammunition. It's just there's nothing. There's no bullet. There's no gunpowder in it. So there's nothing special I need to do, right?
It's not unloaded ammo. You're fine with that. You can even ship that stuff through the mail.
It's just brass.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Very cool.
You could tell them that so they don't mess with your package, but no.
Nobody ships it back to you. Tell them the right auto parts on it.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Auto parts? Got you. Okay. No worries.
It's machine tool parts.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
No, you can actually ship that stuff via the postal service because I've had companies ship it to me in the mail. It's
really?
not loaded ammo. Yeah, it's just brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard nightmare stories about people sending ammunition, through the postal service, man.
Loaded ammo you can't do. But
right.
That's a no-no.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'll say something on that.
What's that?
What they can't see in the box, they don't know what's in it.
That's true. That's true.
So I have done 1 or 2 of those things. I won't say which one because the NSA is always here, and it's always gone fine.
Okay, cool. No worries then. Yeah, that's my only hang up. I thought about it today. I was like, man, shit, I don't want this thing to come back to me, man, when I sent it out to him. So I just making sure. Good deal, man. Good deal. Appreciate y'all.
You're good to go.
All right, SAS, man, your stuff will be out tomorrow, man. And I got some shotgun shells too going out to Scott Ferguson too, so he can make his barber buddies too. So, because out here in Arizona, man, the deserts are littered with brass all over the place, man.
I know.
Oh yeah.
This stuff's so expensive, and people just leave it all there. It's like,
leave it out there.
Jeez, you take a rake and you're golden.
When brass is up, as far as metal prices go, when brass is up, it actually makes sense to go out